Oh, now this is precious.
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Legacy Evolution Core Class, Optimus Prime, and Bumblebee. So here we are, and there they are, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. Right up front, we have a lovely illustration there of B and Prime, Legacy Evolution Transformers. They are both a Core Class, Nucleo. On this side we have the Legacy artwork. On this side we just have more of that picture. On top, Legacy Evolution. On the bottom, words, things, barcodes. On the back of the box you have your obligatory product shots, and that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have Optimus Prime and Bumblebee, and this is a cool little two-pack that I don't think anybody saw coming, but yeah, it's two figures that have already been released, but we get some extra accoutrement this time around. So first, let's take a look at the Bumblemeister. And here we have a little Bumblebee, so let's get in close here so we can take a look at the details. You can see those front headlights picked out in silver. You got a dark gray for the bumper. You can see the tires there, done in gray. The front ones are riveted in, the back ones are clipped on. Weird, but it is what it is. You have the nice bright blue for the windshield and windows. Autobot symbol right on top. On the back, nothing to speak of paint-wise, but there is some molded in taillights. And there is the top, there is the bottom. He does roll, as rolling things should. Hooray. Hooray for rolling. And for comparison, here it is with the Netflix Bumblebee. I used to have the original version of this mold, and I don't have it anymore. I got rid of it, so this is the only comparison we're going to do here. But again, just to give you a sense of the size there. Now, as far as accessories go, we get his little Bumble Blaster right here. This little pistol, just done in gray. And for storage, there is a port right under here. You just take it and plug it right underneath, and there you have your storage. Hooray for storage. Yay! And now we'll move on to the Big Bot himself, now with trailer. And again, this is the Core Class Prime that was previously released, but now we have the new trailer here. Some extra accoutrement, but let's get in close here so we can take a look at the details here on the cab. You can see that bright blue there for the windshield. You got that silver right up front. Nice bright silver. You can see the rims also picked out in silver. Smokestacks picked out in silver. Autobot symbols right there. And we do have this new added plate, and this is how the trailer attaches. And you can see it just tabs in, it just pegs in right here. And you can see how he even has a little cutout for his feet, which I thought was adorable. But that is how you attach the trailer. Just plugs right on. You get a little bit of side-to-side movement, not too much, but hey, still, you can still tow it around quite nicely. And we'll take a quick look at the trailer here. Of course, you have the stripage here, which is actually molded in, as well as the Autobot symbol. Looks quite nice. Got that blue in there. Unfortunately, the rims on the trailer wheels are not picked out in silver. Would have been nice, but oh well. It is what it is. You got some nice detail back there. There's the top. There is the bottom. You do have the little supports, so it can stand on its own, which is wonderful. And of course it all rolls as rolling things should. Hooray for rolling. And for comparison, here it is with the Earthrise Prime. Just so you can see how that works out. Don't talk to me or my son ever again. And here it is with the original version of the mold. So you can see how that looks. You can see the original version, the colors were a bit darker. On this new Legacy version, the colors are brighter, more cartoony looking. You can see how that works out. So there you go. Now, as far as accessories, we get quite a few. First, we get Prime's Energon Axe, done in yellow. It's cast in blue, as you can see, and then painted over in yellow, but a nice little Energon Axe. Of course, we get Prime's blaster right here, his iconic blaster. As you can see, again, done in blue, but painted over in black. We also get a smaller pistol, which I guess Prime could hold or Bumblebee could hold. You can give this one the other core class figures if you wish. You get an extra little blaster there. And you also get Roller. Oh, look, we get a little baby Roller. Look at him. Look at him. He's precious. He's precious. Look at this little guy. You can see, actually nicely detailed. Got the little seats molded in and everything. Looks quite good. Even the bottom has some nice details. Nice little rolling wheel, so he can roll, as rolling things should. And look at how tall he is. Look at how small he is. Look at him. Look at him. He looks precious. Oh, precious. And we'll bring in Bumblebee, too, just so you can really see how Roller scales here in this little set. And I know what people in the comments are going to say, what? I gave the core class figure a Roller, but the leader class one doesn't. Yeah, I know. Look. I'm not at the meetings. Neither are you. We don't know why they do what they do. Hey, it is what it is. And of course, if you want, you can open up the back of the trailer here. You get the nice ramp, and Bumblebee does fit in there nicely, nice and snug-like. So you can have that going on, or of course you can take a Roller and push him in there. And you can also ride it nice and comfortably. So now to focus on the trailer for a bit, we can open this up, and we can see we got some nice molded details in there. And we also have this, oops, you stay. We also have this right here that we can extend up. It's just pegged on so you can pop it off. It's pegged on and those hinges are kind of tight, so it's easy to kind of pop them off, but we can bring this up. We also have the little claw. Hey, you stay. Stop it. But we can bring that up and have that going on, which is pretty cool. You can see a nice bright blue there. And this little claw arm there is on a ball joint, so you can wiggle it around, kind of tuck it under, do what you want there. The claw doesn't move. The claw is just a static piece, doesn't open and close, but still, you can rotate that around and do what you want there. That's pretty cool. A couple other configurations we can do with this, if you want, is you can just bring all of this back, and then you can close the trailer up, and then you can bring this up and over, and turn this around, and have that going on. A thing you can do if you want to do it. Or if you don't want to do that, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? I'll tell you what. You can pop this entire thing off, put that back in, close it up, and now this will tab into these two slots right up top. You just plug that in right there, and we can have that going on. Again, thing you can do if you want to do it, or you could actually plug it in the other way. I think it's supposed to be the other way. But again, really, your toy, do whatever you want, display it however you wish. But again, things you can do if you want to do it. You can also store all of the accessories in the trailer. You can take the axe, and there's a spot for it right here that just plugs right in. You can take Prime's blaster, and that will just peg in to this side right here. Then you can take this little blaster, and this will plug in right next to it. Just drop it right in. Drop it. That's an option. Options, they're good, right? They're good. Anyway, so you can plug that in right there, and there you go. And of course, we can take a Roller, drop him in there, and there you have all of your accoutrement in the trailer. Hooray for storage. And a couple things we can do with little Roller here. You can see we have this port right up top. We can take Prime's blaster. We can plug that up there if we want. Thing you can do if you want to do it. We can also take this section right here, just the blue section, and we can plug this up top and have that going on. Again, hey, things you can do if you want to do it. Kind of extend that claw, have that going on. Hey, or if you want to, we can have a Roller here towing Prime's trailer. That's also a thing you can do if you want to do it. Yay! So that is basically it for the alt modes. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? Oh, God, that's going to happen. Anyway, so let's get down to transformation. So first we'll start off with the Bumblemeister. So what you want to do is take these back panels here and just raise these up. Raise that up. You then want to take the arms and just rotate them out, and undo the arm, and then just swing it out on that hinge. Then you just want to rotate the arms up like that. Then you want to take this whole hood section and bring it down, and then take this whole crotchal region here and tab that into place. Bring the feet up, split the legs, and we got that done. And then we want to take this whole back section here, just bring that down. Then we take this panel and just tuck it in, like so. Straighten everything out. Get him standing. And there you have Bumblebee in his robot mode. And he's a nice little G1-y Bumblebee. The only thing I don't really care for too much is just the, these little kind of wings. Because, G1 Bumblebee is not supposed to have the wings. But hey, it's okay. Oh no, though. Still a nice little bee here. So let's get in close here so we can take a look at that noggin. You can see the face done in a nice silver, nice bright blue for the eyes. And the big old chest there with the Autobot symbol front and center. Big old toesies. Over the back. Let's see. Very clean transformation, aside from these bits hanging out. I wish these could have gone somewhere else, but, again, it is what it is. But articulation-wise, the head can rotate. You can actually move it up a little bit. I can't really get it further than that, but you can do a little bit of squirrel. Look down some. Again, head can rotate. Shoulders are on a ball joint, so they can rotate, move in and out. The elbows are on a ball joint, so that's where your rotation is. You get 90 degrees of bend there at the elbow. You get rotation. Nothing at the waist. Legs can go forward that far, back, about that far outward. You can do the full splits. You do have a little thigh rotation in there, which is nice. 90 degrees of bend there at the knee. You can also basically kind of fake a double jointed knee if you kind of move that toe joint there. And as far as the feet go, they can move up, they can move down, and that is it. There is no tiltage. And of course we can have him wielding his little blaster, so we can pew pew bang bang, and all of that good stuff. And you can give him this little black blaster here if you want. Hey, things you can do if you want to do it. So you can pew pew bang bang, do all kinds of bumble blasting. Why not? Dare I say, why not? So there you have that. And now for comparison. Here he is with the Netflix B. Again, just to give you a little sense of scale there. So there you go. And now let's move on to Prime. So transform him. You're just going to bring his legs down a little bit so you unpeg those posts right there. Then you take his arms, just bring them out, flip the fist out. It's your typical Optimus Prime transformation here. So just swing out the forearm, and then swing the entire arm out, flip out the hand. Then you're going to take this section right here, and flip it up and under. And there's little tabs and little notches right there. It doesn't really tab in. It's just more place for it to sit. But then you can bring the entire crotcheo region down, and you're going to have a little tab notch connection right there. That'll lock the waist in place. Split the legs, and then we just rotate his upper body around. Take this little panel here. Flip it back, and then you flip his head up, and there you have Optimus Prime in his robot mode. And he looks like Optimus Prime. Go figure! I'm shocked. I'm as shocked as you are. But let's get in close so we can take a look at that noggin. It's a nice little primey head sculpt there. You got that silver going on, that blue for the eyes, a little bit of silver right there on the crest. Got about some there on the shoulder. Got the gray silver there for the abs. And even the crotch piece is done in silver with the yellow. Got the nice bright white legs and the blue, the toesies, the Prime booty. He does have some, he has some junk in his trunk here with this section of the truck back there. But all in all, not too shabby. Now, articulation-wise, what have we got? Well, the head can rotate, can do a full 360. He can look up if you raise this panel to squirrel. I mean, it's a weird, but you can do it. Again, move his head down. Again. You can do it if you want to. Arms can do a full 360, can move in and out. You can move them backward due to transformation if that's a thing you need to do. Elbows are on a ball joint, so you have your rotation there, 9 degrees of bend. The only wrist movement you have is just inward movement due to transformation, but it moves if you need it to move. You don't have waist rotation, but if you move this panel up enough, you can rotate that upper torso, so that's something for you. Legs can go forward that far, back about that far, outward. You can do the full splits. Your rotation is at the ball joint here at the hip. This will afford you some rotation there. The knees are on a ball joint, so you can get some rotation there as well. You get a bit over 90 degrees of bend, and the feet do nothing. And of course, he can hold his weapons. We can give him his blaster there, and we can also just flip his hand in to expose that port, and we can take his axe and plug that right in there. So you can pew pew hack hack, pew pew hack hack, and all of that good stuff right there. Another thing we can do is we can take this plate that's used to hitch the trailer onto. There's a post right there. We can also plug this into that port and give Prime a shield, which is pretty cool. I dig that. And when you don't want to deal with this plate right here, there are 2 tabs that will go into these 2 slots right here, and you can just leave all of this stored in the trailer again. Hooray for storage. So there you have that, and now for comparison again. Here he is with the Earthrise Prime. So you can see how that works out. And of course, here is Prime with Bumblebee, so you can see how they look together. Now, granted, Bumblebee, a little too big, but still, they look good together. And here he is with the original version of the mold, so you can see what's going on there. And again, it's the exact same mold, the exact same figure. The only difference is the Legacy version now has the more vibrant, cartoon-accurate deco. So, there you go. So there you have Optimus Prime and Bumblebee, and yeah, it's a nice little 2-pack here. I mean, again, it's figures we've already gotten before, but with some extra accoutrements, some extra little bits and pieces, which is cool. And there is actually a good amount of playability in this set, which I am all for. So if you missed out on these molds before, here's another chance to get them, and you can get them both at the same time, and again, you get some extra playability here with the trailer and everything. So yeah, a nice little 2-pack here. I am quite pleased with it, so there you go. Now, I picked this up from CMD Store. You can also get Legacy figures from BigBadToyStore.com, as always, linked in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out the Legacy playlist for any reviews you may have missed, also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love, Peace, Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Transformers Legacy Evolution, Core Class Optimus Prime and Bumblebee, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face.
You know something, Bumblebee? There's something I've been meaning to get off my chest for a while, and I'm just gonna say it. You are a valuable ally, a true friend, and this team has only been better with your presence. In short, I love you, man.
Aw, gee, thanks, Prime.
You thought you knew what was gonna happen here, didn't you? Well, joke's on you.